We are live.
Hi, Danny V here from Mason County Press, hanging out with two beautiful people, Adam and Christine Lamb, and we're talking Live United. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Danny.
Hey.
Yeah,
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, these guys are just awesome. Tell me a little bit about Live United, the United Way. You guys are like the poster children, literally the poster children of Live United here in the Mason County area.
Yeah, so Christine and I were approached a couple months ago by Lynn Russell, who's the executive director, and Lynn and I work together with Suds on the Shore, and I'm involved in that heavily. And she asked if we would be interested in being the co-chairs for this year's United Way Foundation, basically, or United Way fundraiser.
Yeah.
So, which that involves, we go out and talk to local businesses, we try to raise money for the United Way. And we are honored and nervous at the same time because it's a big responsibility.
A little nervous.
Yeah.
Just a little.
United Way, people don't realize what United Way actually does in this community. And so once we found that out, we thought, we have to succeed at this because these dollars go towards funds that are related to Cove and mental health and housing. And, so if you like a charity, chances are United Way gives to that charity.
Okay.
And that's something most people don't realize. That United Way is kind of the umbrella that
filters the funds.
It filters the funds to all sorts of different areas. And once we discovered that, we're like, we were honored to begin with, and then we're like, we have to be involved in this.
Right.
Nice.
And then another thing that I didn't realize is that United Way is different from county to county. So, so formerly I was served on the board for United Way in Manistee. So when Lynn first approached, she said, well, what do you know about United Way? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I was a board member, know all about it. And she said, in Manistee, and she goes, completely different. So they definitely support different organizations.
Well, and the other big thing that I discovered is that, my mom died of cancer. So my dad and I donated money for years, American Cancer Society and these big funds.
Right.
And then Lynn told us that 98.5 cents of every dollar donated to this stays here in Mason County.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go anywhere else.
Wow, that's interesting. I always thought myself.
Sure.
Yeah, Cove's a local group. Yeah, I'm going to give them money because they're local.
Right.
And if I give it to United Way, well, it's going to Washington D.C. or something.
And
like
that I felt the same way. I thought the same way. Mm-hmm. And I actually did some research, and I discovered some disheartening things about a fund that I'd been giving a lot of dollars to because of something in my life that had happened that I felt it was worthy of. And it's still a great cause. If that's your world, that's great. If you want to help somebody locally, though, the United Way is the most direct route to do that.
Wow.
Because 98.5 cents of every single dollar stays right here.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps somebody that one of us knows.
Yeah.
Literally.
And we know a lot of people.
We do.
Yes.
Right.
Well, in the world, everyone says it's 6 degrees of separation. You're 6 degrees away, 6 people away from knowing somebody that we all know. In Mason County,
It's like 2.5.
it's like 2.5%.
Yeah, exactly.
Not 6%, it's
Yeah.
2%.
So, or you're related. That's the other thing.
Well, you got to be careful of that.
You got to be careful of that. Not saying anything bad, folks. Just remember, it's me that said that.
I love you to death. With us being part of United Way, we're raising money. We're trying to get the word out about the 98.5 cents of every dollar stays local.
Wow.
We're also preaching that a little plus a little plus a little equals a lot.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. People think, I can't give $100. I can't give $50. We're not asking for $100 or $50.
Right.
We're asking through a workplace campaign, which we can help. If you're a local business and want to do a workplace campaign, we can help set that up. $1 a paycheck.
$1.
You
hear that?
Less than a
Do
cup
you
of
hear
coffee.
that? Wait a second. Do you hear that, Rob? I know you're out there. $1 a paycheck. Give it to United Way on my behalf. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
But that's the point, though, because if we can get 8,500 people who live in and around Ludington, Mason County's 25,000, a ballpark. If we could all give $1 a paycheck or 50 cents a paycheck, that little plus a little plus a little, the impact is drastic.
It's huge.
Massive.
Yes.
And there's like a lot of creative things that you can do through work too. So, if you get together as a group and go, well, we don't have the option of doing a payroll deduction, You all have pop cans in your back room.
That's
so
right.
turn in your
That's
pop
right.
cans.
Seriously.
I mean, maybe you can do a jean day at work.
Pay $5
Everybody
for
pay
jeans.
$5 and wear jeans. You know, you could do bake sales for some of your customers. Just be creative.
Have a
Again,
potluck that you pay for. Everyone brings a dish
Sure.
to pass, and then you chip in $5.
$5.
And then donate
Nice.
that to United Way.
Those are great ideas. Those aren't things I think of. Me, I'm like, all right, well, where am I going to write the check?
Sure.
You know?
Well, and that's the thing, though. Writing the check, though, is tough.
Yeah.
When it's $5 here or $5
and it just
there
comes
or
out.
$1
You don't
here.
even really miss it.
Yeah.
You don't miss it at all. Christine's 100% right. You don't even notice that it's gone. And that, again, a little plus a little plus a little impacts this community greatly.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
we do that a couple hundred times a week.
Right.
And all of a sudden,
Yeah.
our goal is $350,000 for this campaign, and we're very fortunate to be 33% of the way there
Wow. A
already.
third. Nice.
We're almost a third there already,
Nice.
which means we have 2/3 to go.
Okay.
As a lifelong sales guy, it looks good on paper right now, but that we need to stay ahead of that goal, and we are, and we're ahead of last year, which is fantastic. Last year did a great job. This year we're trying to improve on that, and having that little bit of lead right now is wonderful. But we have to stay with it. We have to stay on it, and we have to continue as Christine and I as a team have to keep working on that.
How do they contact you guys? How do they get in touch with United Way? There's a business owner out there right now going, I need to get a hold of these guys.
Absolutely.
Certainly. They can call actually the best way is probably call Lynn Russell at the United Way, and that number is not on this form. So call me, Adam Lamb at Ludington Yacht Sales at 888-231-1698, 888-231-1698, and I will put you in touch with the right people to make that happen.
Operators are standing by.
Absolutely. I mean, the biggest message is every small amount has such a huge impact. Again, it's going to affect somebody here right in this community, somebody that your kids, go to school with a kid that didn't get a meal last night, people in your church, your neighbors, your coworkers.
Yep.
Yeah, there's definitely
that's
huge
awesome.
impact.
And it's not a whole bunch of money. No one's saying, "Hey, write a check for $100, $5, $2."
It all adds up.
And 98.5. That means 98.5 cents stays right here for every dollar you send.
Yes,
That's awesome,
and that's huge. And what people don't realize is, we live in a quote unquote, tourist town, lake town.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize that there's kids that went to school or went home last night after school and didn't get dinner.
Yeah.
There's people who don't have a very 100% sure they're gonna have a house tonight, a place to sleep.
Gotcha.
People live in a hotel. Mm-hmm. This happens in our community every single day.
Yeah.
And
people, somebody.
Yeah.
You could help them just by doing the smallest thing, the smallest gesture. Man, guys, thanks so much for inviting me in. This is exciting.
Oh, we're glad you're here.
And I learned something, and and trust me, I'm an old dog. Learning something's a big deal for me. And there you have it, guys. Look, 98.5 cents. If your business, get a hold of Adam Lamb.
Please do.
And thanks so much for tuning in to Mason County Press live on Facebook.